YouTube, it's Mitchell Z. I'm coming at you with another video, and I just wanted to show you how I do my wash and go with Eco Gel. I'm using the Argan Oil, and I use Paul Mitchell, the conditioner leave-in, but this time I'm going to use the Sally's GVP version, so it's like a generic version that it basically claims that it has all the same exact ingredients. If you want to see my technique, stay tuned. So these are my curls. And yeah, I know you're wondering, why don't I just leave it like this, just spray it, something. The Eco Gel helps me to define it. And then the Eco Gel also gives me enough hold so that I can rock the style for a few days in a row. If I just put like leave-in conditioner right now, I will have some light curls, but then they tend to go fuzzy, so it's usually like a one-day hairstyle, and then I'm doing it all over again. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna go ahead and part my hair in sections. So I'm gonna do a middle section. I like to use these metal clips, but you can use whatever you have. And this is the same way I section it in the shower, so it's kind of already pre-sectioned. So this is like a fourth. And then I'll pin it up to the side and twist this up. Okay, so I've got like my two back sections, so I'm just gonna leave them out for right now. What I found out with the regular Paul Mitchell is that I was using like a quarter size amount for each section, but then I realized if I used more than that, like a lot more than that, will actually give me a lot more softness under the hair gel. It just gives me this really nice soft texture when I'm all done with my wash and go, when it's all completely styled and you scrunch the crunch from the gel, you're just left with all this softness from the conditioner. So that's what I'm gonna try doing with this one, and we'll see how it works. Hopefully it works the same, supposedly. So I'm gonna start with this much on one section. Okay, I can kind of tell that this one does feel a little bit different than the regular brand, which, you know, doesn't surprise me, but that's okay. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit more. So here's what it's looking like in my hair. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pin these up now that I have the conditioner in my hair. And I'm gonna put conditioner in the other two sections. This is what I've got going on right now. I've got the 4 sections, and now I'm just gonna take my hair and start applying the gel. I'm gonna start off with about that much. I want all of my strands to get it like and separate. And I want it to just define from root to tip. And then I also pull it through my ends really well. And here's the thing about the gel, it like pulls my hair straight when I first put it in. And I know that's probably a lot to do with the fact that I am really heavy-handed on it, which is why I end up having to do my last step where I add water and re-wet my hair. It adds to the drying time, but it helps my curls define a lot better by doing that. See, I'm just pulling it through, and I don't rake as much anymore. I just smooth it as much as possible. I'm feeling some tangles right here. I only finger detangled in the shower. I didn't use a Denman or anything. So I just kind of want to pull through those because I don't want to have those, you know, for the next few days hanging out. And I'll be able to pull through those a little bit more when I wet my hair. But this is what I'm working with so far. Yes, I know, it looks a hot mess. But wait until the end when I wet it down and you'll see what I'm working with. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest. I was pretty heavy-handed applying the gel because I know I'm going to be doing the wet down part that I do. I have used this to wet my hair down, just, you know, a spray bottle, but it really works best if I just, you know, get some palmfuls of water and just sort of pull it through my hair. That sort of loosens up the product. My curls just look a lot plumper, but adding the water does add to the drying time. So if you don't want that, you could just spritz and you might get the same effect that way, but I like to add water, and I'm going to show you how I do that now. Now that I've done that step, my hair is like soaking wet. So now is when I'll go ahead and rake the product through. And this just really makes sure that every single strand is coated. You can get the same effect though by doing this in the shower. In fact, it's a lot faster that way, I think, by just doing this when your hair is completely soaking wet. And I guess what I'm always looking for is sort of like a really super slippery type feeling, like seaweed. And that's when I know that the product is distributed well and it's coating all of the curls, and my curls are getting the most definition. So here's the back, and then usually I have to kind of pull these sections together. With this bang part, I'm not really too happy with it, with the wash and goes, the way it looks just yet. So sometimes I just flat twist this, but I think I'm just gonna push it to the side this time and just leave it like this. But that's the way I get all of the products in, and now once I'm done playing with it, I'm gonna start the drying process. So I might go ahead and pop it with the t-shirt, and then I might finish up under the dryer for a little bit, and I'll come back in a bit. Okay, so this is a few hours after applying all of the products for my wash and go. This has just been air drying. So the middle, some parts down in here, there's a lot of squishing. I'm gonna have to really go in there and either diffuse this now, or like I said, I need to sit under the dryer. I just haven't, I've been on the computer a little bit here, so I've been kind of doing like this to kind of keep the curls to separate. Some parts around here were connecting with each other. Some of the curls do like that on the ends, so I've been pulling those apart. But the ends are like getting that little crispy, crunchy feeling, and I'm waiting for all of my hair to do that, because then that's when you can go through and scrunch. But since it's so wet in the middle, I can't do that yet. So I'm gonna have to dry my hair. But right now it looks like it's a little after 1 in the morning. I started my hair kind of late, so yeah, I need to do something with it because I can't go to bed with it like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But you can see the curl definition. It always looks kind of noodly in this stage until I go ahead and like smooth it out and fluff it and stuff. So this is what I've got so far, but you can see how much it shrinks up. So that's what I got right now. So to be continued. I don't even know what time it is, but I just decided that I wanted to go ahead and get this part of the video done now, to go ahead and show you what it looks like once I go ahead and scrunch out the crunch. For those of you who are following Curly Girl, what I'm getting ready to do is in the book. So this is page 58 on the book, and it talks about the gel cast. She's got gel in her hair here, and then she scrunched it out here. So you see the difference, how the curls are much fuller on this side. So if you just leave the hair unscrunched, you're just gonna have like this flatter appearance, and then this is what I'm getting ready to do. You can see I've got a real ramen noodle, sort of noodly, crunchy look right now, where all of my curls, they're definitely super defined by the hair gel, and there's crunch. So what I'll do, so I'll just take like a section here, and I'm just gonna pull downwards on it like this and just loosen. Yeah, I can tell this part is wet here, but that's okay. I'm just gonna loosen the gel cast, is what it's called in the book. It's that firm, crunchy hold. Okay? So you can already see, like on this side to this side, you can already see the difference. So that's what I'm gonna do all over my head. So see, so can you tell the difference here? It's like a lot softer now. And I'm just pulling downwards on it. And this is really quick. I mean, once you figure this part out, it's really quick to do. See? And these curls are nice and soft. They are not crunchy. So just from here to here, you can tell the difference. So now I'm gonna do my whole head and I'll come back. Okay, so I am done. Even with the scrunching, I still felt a couple of spots that are definitely not dry, but I'm done. I'm done for the night. I'm not staying up any longer, but definitely wanted to show you. My hair moves. It is soft to the touch. You see this? Okay? You wouldn't even think that I had gel in my hair to begin with. Once you scrunch away the crunch, you're left with the conditioner underneath. And that's all you need. 2 products, that's it. So if there are other conditioners that you use as a leave-in under gel, definitely let me know. Leave me questions, comments down below. But otherwise, that's all I've got. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.